Alright, David Senpai here, and we're gonna continue the story here on Doki Doki, guys. I think we were about 40 minutes in the last time. So yeah, let's keep going. Gotta get all the waifus. You can use the skip button to fast forward. Alright, sure, buddy. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we were at the part where we were reading each other's poems. Is this hers? Hole in the wall couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. What am I reading? Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. I don't quite understand the poem here. Is that hers? Okay, that was her. What about mine? Read mine. Yeah, I don't know shit about poems. Says who? Who says that kind of stuff is popular? That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Okay. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Okay, sure. Writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. Keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Wise words. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Okay. Alright. Who should I show my Yuri? Oh, am I showing it to everyone? Yuri's poem, I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional. I know. Goddamn fanatic. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Yeah, my goddamn poems, 10 out of 10. Tracks all the waifus. What is, ooh! What is this? How am I supposed to make it? Ooh! He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you are right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Yeah, well, our poems are pretty dark. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. She offended? I just meant Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Okay, sure, buddy. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Oh, so was that the truth? Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Natsuki is the one that likes cutesy, typical girly things. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Actually, I haven't read her poem yet. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, and even though that was a word, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Oh wow, hers is short. And her handwriting is really good. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I don't know. Unless like there's a deep meaning behind this, I really don't understand like poems like this. I don't know, maybe I'm just too simple-minded, guys. I don't understand. Another part? Anything else, the best handwriting I've seen. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. You calling me stupid? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Yeah, I like the short poems. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, David Senpai. Sure. Really, I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Mighty impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too. So, I still want to read mine. I guess it doesn't show my own poem. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. Perfect. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, David Senpai. Ah, me too. On to the next one. Just Sayori. This is a good poem, David Senpai. I know it's a goddamn good poem. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. You're lying. Am I the kind of guy who'll be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, David Senpai. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I was never selfish. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that's only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. I already... what? Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. What? Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What? At least like make it rhyme, like, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. I actually like some of the parts in the middle. She ruined it with the ending. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, sure. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. That's very simple. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh my god. Do you guys remember like Ed and Eddie? I think it was Ed. Well, I guess they're all Ed. The yellow one, the tall one, and he always screams like butter toast. This is what it reminds me of. Made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, was she late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica is the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Last but not least, Natsuki. It's gonna be about cupcakes. What? David Senpai, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What's your problem? Well, what? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Well, maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. Little bitch. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Well, did she read mine? Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. And my poem is bad. Oh my god. What is this? It's supposed to be EMCHOOCP. No, it doesn't even spell it. There's like... This seriously sounds like an elementary school student wrote this. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Yeah, I don't like it. That's a lie. What? Just be honest. Yeah, it sucks. I am, okay. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Not sophisticated, but not like freaking like elementary. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. I don't even remember the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, what a good guy. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Yeah, these two are like the total opposite. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Oh my god, so like needy. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and David Senpai did too. No, I hated it. I did not enjoy that. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I agree, very sophisticated. Very mature. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. What is And David Senpai liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Suddenly, Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Ooh, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that David Senpai appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Someone stop him! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as David Senpai started showing up. Natsuki! Is she wearing a, what is that, push-up? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Okay. It's a little cat fight. Over poems. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. David Senpai, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. I'm the complete opposite. I think her poem was garbage. Hers was pretty good. I didn't understand it myself, but I like the handwriting. Help me explain that to her, David Senpai. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, David Senpai? Well, we get to choose. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I like Yuri's. What? Oh, I thought I just chose her. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinions is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Oh my god. I'm just lecturing high school students. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. The council has spoken. Kick Natsuki out the club. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. Are you about to punch someone? Trying to throw some hands over here? In the end, nobody has taken her side. Yep. Fuck you. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from her desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Good, that shit's garbage. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Ta. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, David Senpai, you're too kind. I'm a damn gentleman. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki did about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Yeah, get some tea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Okay, sure. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, she came back? It was alright. Well, mostly. David Senpai, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. No! And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. David Senpai, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehehehe. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Alright, yeah, let's go home. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they are both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Alright, I'm gonna start reading my name, guys. I'm getting tired. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Yeah. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Am I seriously writing another poem? Yeah, I know she'll like that. Massacre. Contamination. Intellectual. Like all the pain. Oh no, I guess she liked it. Cage? Okay. Defeat. Oh, damn it. Grief. Damn it. Misery. Oh my god, I'm choosing all the wrong ones. Essence? Okay. Scars. Damn it. Getting all these wrong. Disaster. Yeah, misfortune. Oh my god. Duster. Disarray. Kawaii. Suicide. Yeah. Unending. Determination. Okay. Lust. Despise. Oh wait, she likes manga, so it's probably her for anime. Frightening. Okay, I think I got most of them for Yuri. Just as planned. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Okay, well if that's it guys, we'll end it here for part 2. We'll keep going on. I think, I'm not sure how long the story is, but I want to say we're making a lot of progress here. We just finished the second poem, so yeah guys, I'll see you next time on part 3.